give us a little of Mr. Bean shaving? I don't want to put you on the spot here.
Yes. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's in the movie. This is how Mr. Bean shaves. Okay, ready? One shaving.
I want to cover all bases.
I've seen Mr. Bean make millions laugh. But what happens when Rowan Atkinson isn't acting at all? The answer is somehow even funnier, and the first moment you're about to see catches everyone completely off guard.
I believe it's your diary, right?
That's my diary.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It says here on page 1, if I have been silly enough to mislay this diary, please return it to Mr. Bean. And P.S. a £5 reward would certainly not be out of the question. You owe me £5 if you want it. No.
Nobody expected Rowan Atkinson to walk onto the stage and say the first sentence you're about to hear. Within seconds, the audience was completely caught off guard. And from there, it only got more outrageous.
I am the devil. Good evening. But you can call me Toby, if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as infernal. That's just my little joke. You're all here for eternity, which I hardly need tell you is a heck of a long time. But for now, I'm going to have to divide you up into groups. If that's okay, can you hear me at the rack? Well, if you'd stop screaming, that would help. Now, murderers. Over here, please. Thank you very much indeed. Looters and pillagers, over here, please. Thieves, if you could join us, and lawyers. You're in. Yes, there's plenty of room. If the hedge fund managers would just move along a tiny bit. There we go.
Being recognized everywhere sounds like a dream until someone looks you straight in the face, insists you look exactly like Mr. Bean, and still refuses to believe you're Rowan Atkinson.
I was standing around with a group of guys, and I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, "I bet you wish you were." Followed this bizarre conversation in which the more I tried to claim that I was the person whom he thought I merely resembled, the less he believed me. But what was funny was how close he thought I was to you know, he said the resemblance is uncanny.
Most comedians need punchlines. Rowan Atkinson only needed a few seconds and one perfectly timed expression. What happened next had the entire studio laughing before he'd even finished the bit.
So, the girl who was serving me the hamburger, I was just taking it, and there was a girl working next to her. And she suddenly turned to the girl next to her, and I was literally 2 feet away, and she said very loudly, "Is this Rowan Atkinson?" And the other girl looked and said, "No." I said, "Oh, didn't think it was." I mean, if people do know you and they come up and they say, you know, "I like this that you do," well, that's fine, but it's the people who shout at you from across the street. It's the, "Hey, give us a fist, Rowan!"
Your face
as your greatest asset, your facial dexterity.
You know, one doesn't like to be labelled a face puller because you feel as though if you have got a face that, you know, that's malleable and can go like that, you know, you can twist about. That you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, you know, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, go, you know, and someone will laugh. Yeah.
The host thought all he had to do was offer Rowan Atkinson a chair. Seconds later, the entire interview had come to a complete stop for the most ridiculous reason imaginable.
How did your flight go?
Oh, it was fine, thank you.
Good. What brings you to Copenhagen?
Well, got a bit of a squeaky chair.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Mind if we swap? Oh dear, I seem to be stuck. No, just joking. Alright, I'll sit here.
Oh.
You've got some very squeaky chairs in here.
Well, I'll, Could we get another chair,
Can we
please?
have another chair, please?
Yes. Is that all right?
Well, it's a bit pathetic, actually, but I suppose it'll have to do. Actually, it's quite nice in its own
It looked like an ordinary interview until Rowan Atkinson was asked one question he'd probably answered 100 times before. This time, he decided to show everyone instead.
I mean, what about the mugging, the pulling of faces in Bean? I mean, did you do that as a routine? Was that part of it?
Yeah, that started when I went to University at Oxford, really. That's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. And for the first time ever, when I was about 20, whenever that was, I remember, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, just sort of going, just suddenly, very extreme. At our producer's house one day and trying to think of a name, and we started with Mr. White. I like the idea of the series being named after the character, and he was obviously a Mr. So Mr. White, but that sounded a bit bland. And then we started to think about vegetables and
As you do,
when looking for a comic attitude. So Mr. Broccoli and Mr. Carrot and Mr. Cabbage and Mr. Bean. It's sort of single syllable and short and sharp and memorable.
No matter which talk show he walked onto, the plan never lasted very long. Somehow, Rowan Atkinson always found a way to leave the host completely speechless.
Mr. Bean.
What do you want?
Mr. Bean, we invited you on the show. We paid for 6 limousines. I felt we might have a chat. It's a talk show. I thought we might chat about stuff.
All right. Give your hair on.
All right, then. Mr. Bean, good to have you here. Tell us,
Hey, ready? Okay, stop. I might have the word. But I
went into a bank to cash a check, and I handed over the check, and she said thank you, and she said, "Oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter?" So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back, and she took it back, she put it on one side, and she looked at my check and she said, "Now, do you have any means of identification?" And you think, well...
Imaginable. Then one tiny word was mentioned, and the entire conversation completely fell apart.
Good evening, Mr. Corman.
Good evening.
Tell me, what first interested you in the bee world, Mr. Corman?
Well, even as a child, I used to...
I'm sorry, shouldn't I have said that?
No, of course you shouldn't. Pay no attention, please. When I say shh, it's just a nervous mannerism I picked up. If I want you to keep quiet, I will say shush. You were saying?
And so I have grown to love the little creatures. I mean, nature really has produced a little masterpiece in the life...
I'm so sorry, I'm afraid that's a reflex action too. I squawk whenever someone mentions the word life. Quack! You see, even when I mention it myself. I should have told you.
Well, the bees, as you know, are divided into different categories.
Shh!
The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan, whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer... Do you want me to stop?
Yes, you were just about to say life.
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, continue.
Well, as I was saying, the worker bees do have a much longer life. I'm sorry.
Whether he was on a talk show, performing on stage, or simply telling a story, Rowan Atkinson had a rare gift for turning the most ordinary moments into unforgettable comedy. That's why, decades later, people still can't help laughing every time he appears on screen. Which Rowan Atkinson moment made you laugh the hardest? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more of the funniest celebrity moments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Now, these are 4 fine actors, and I'm sure they'd all agree that the point is not to win, but to play the game. And the winner is... John Daniels!
No, shit.
Unfortunately, John is unable to be with us tonight, and so I'd like to ask his co-star David Forbert to accept the award on his behalf. David.
And we had to give him a name in order to give the television show a name. So we came up with the name of Mr. Bean. We were thinking Mr. White for a while. That was an idea, but that sounded a bit dull. We thought of, vegetables, and I didn't overtake them with great ease. I had to put in a tremendous amount of effort, and once we'd done a couple of takes of that, I was absolutely dead, because I'm not a cyclist, I'm not fit, I'm not an athlete. They cycled very slowly to make sure that I overtook them very, very hard. I remember thinking that I'd nearly killed myself with the exhaust. I was just going to say that actually that turkey was heavier, even though it was it wasn't a real turkey, you'll be unsurprised to hear. But it was a prop turkey made out of some
It was very heavy
stuff. But it was fantastically heavy, and of course on my neck, and I had terrible sort of repercussions in my neck and down my back for months afterwards, after we did this.
Oh no.
But anyway.
A turkey injury.
A turkey injury. Swing trunks, lots of short.
Good morning.
You like this? Nice to meet you.
You want to have a taste of this?
Oh, you'll love it. It's really good. Huh? Good, eh? Oh. I don't think very nice, Brian.
He doesn't like it.